Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in this video, we're going to watch me do some stretches and we're going to talk about the importance of limbering up. Now, I know that the character Tallahassee in Zombieland doesn't believe in limbering up, and a lot of people don't, but I disagree with him. I have actually seen a lion limber up before it takes down a gazelle. Most cats, most predators, and even prey animals limber up when they start moving in the morning, and pretty much every time they get up. It's important to stretch your muscle groups and get them ready for vigorous activity, whether or not you plan on doing any vigorous activity. Stretching is important because when you do it, it activates the muscle flow to all the groups that you're stretching out, which removes toxins from them and brings in oxygen, which is going to have a big effect on helping your body be healthy for a long time. So I believe that stretching each day will help you live longer and help you have more energy and efficiency throughout the day. Now, I won't pretend like I stretch every single day, but I do usually stretch throughout the day as I find myself using muscle groups that I haven't yet. It's just a natural part of me standing around is wanting to stretch out and feel at my peak performance. So I think that it is very important to stretch and to limber up just as a regular part of your day. This will also help you to avoid injury. One large part of injury has to do with the tension that we keep in our muscles and our tendons as a result of not stretching them out. Most of us remain in the same postures throughout our day and even sleep in such a way that caters to these postures. And when we do that, our muscles and tendons become somewhat locked in the same position and can even become a little bit calcified and toxin filled if we don't do what's necessary to flush all of the blood out of those muscles throughout the day. It's also been shown through various clinical studies that the pumping action of various muscle groups, including the legs, has an important effect on heart health because while the heart is quite strong, it's not necessarily strong enough to constantly fill blood pressure in all of our blood vessels without help from some of those other larger and stronger muscle groups. So, stretching is very important both to keep our muscles in a toned and flexible state so that they're less likely to be injured when they're suddenly stretched out to a longer form than they were before, say due to overworking ourselves or due to a car accident or other sudden injury that causes us to go into bodily positions that we're not used to. It also helps our general circulatory function, and because of that, the oxygen flow to our brain. When I get up in the morning, I find that it's very beneficial to stretch out a little bit and get the blood flow going, and even sometimes to imagine violence. Now, that may sound a little bit silly, but I think that you will find, no matter how passive you are as a person, that if you simply imagine someone yelling at you and chasing you down the street or grabbing at something of yours and wrestling over it with you, you will find that your heart rate increases dramatically and your body will actually be flooded with hormones that often come from a fight or flight situation. And this actually isn't a bad way to get your body motivated and to give yourself a little bit of a prep boost when you really just don't feel like doing much. I think you'll find that your body wants to get up and move and do things in a way that you don't normally expect it to want to do. So that's just a little bit of a tip for helping give yourself a pep boost in making your body and your muscles want to stretch out and be able to undergo some hearty action, is just imagining a little bit of violence. Anyways, I hope that that was an interesting little thought on stretching. This is by no means meant to teach you how to stretch. I really think you should go watch some videos from professionals on that because you don't want to hurt yourself. Just want to get you guys thinking about it because it's an important part of both health and self defense. Anyways, thanks for watching. Everybody, stay safe out there.